All right, what's up, guys? This is Owen. Today, I just want to quickly go over the GT Bosses GT Goku event mission. Um, Unfortunately, I did not record my run for this specific mission, but obviously, I'll put a screenshot up when I go back and edit this. So I'll go ahead and show you the team that I used to beat it. And it just, the hard part about this one is just obviously that the category is so small, and it really does come down to a point blank. It's either you have these units or you don't, and that is where things kind of really become an issue. And I do think there's a multitude of options that you can do in this specific instance. I'm sorry if you can hear my chair. It's I gotta fix it up a little bit. But what I have noticed from my experience playing this one, it took me all day, the day it came out, to beat this stage. But you know, I'm not gonna like, I don't know the word for it, right? What's the best way to put this? So there's two strategies you do. If you have this guy 55%, I wouldn't even bother. What personally I would do is run a Shadow Dragon Saga team, as the Shadow Dragon Saga team just has a lot of, not a lot, but just a safer group of options. And when you can run two EZA Omegas, you are much safer with a slot one wall than you would be in theory with the Android Super 17 unit, right? Super 17, if he's 100% for you, for God knows why, or you have him maybe 2-3 dupes, then sure, go ahead and run the GT Bosses team. So what I'm going to tell you is the S tier, like the thing with this category, at least in my opinion, it's like it goes S, A, and then F. Like there's like B, C, D units in this, in the GT Goku event and stuff like that, usually can't get the job done. So let's quickly kind of bring up all of the different units that I would recommend you do bring into this event. Granted, depending on the setup you're going to run. So I'm going to kind of model my guide based on the strategy that I used, right? So right off the bat, I'm going to go ahead and pull up this boy right here. I did not use this guy, but I 100% would have used him if I did have him. So you see here, he just does so much, right? And he is very key dependent, but he does change to rainbow key spheres. So he's going to be able to get a lot of these procs in his pass, or not even procs, but he's going to be able to get all these additional buffs through his passive. So you see here, he gets up to attack and defense plus 150 when he has 4 or more key spheres obtained. He disables guard with 5 or more, and he has a high chance of performing a critical hit with 6 or more. And then plus an additional attack and defense plus 70% when he's attacking, and a high chance of launching an additional super attack if he has 7 or more key spheres. So when you get 7 or more key spheres, he's getting attack and defense 150, disabling guard, giving you a crit chance, and a high chance of launching an additional super. So he's doing everything when he gets 7 orbs, right? He's buffing everything. So has a very good link set, links up well with the Shadow Dragon Saga team. Just does everything that you would want with a Shadow Dragon Saga team, you know, who you're going to be linking these guys up with anyway, right? So moving on to the next one, we have the LR Shadow Dragons. Very good free-to-play unit. Very good link set for a free-to-play unit. Brutal Beatdown, Nightmare, Fear and Faith, GT, Shadow Dragons, Big Bag Bosses, and Legendary Power. Very simple passive skill, but they do look very good defensively. They are near the 180 to 200k defensive range with 1 dupe in them, but you can have up to 3 dupes in them now, I think. I'd have to look at it. I forget. But you see here, they support GT Bosses Key plus 3, attack and defense plus 30. Key plus 4 when the enemy is in attack or defensive down status. Most of the time you can't lower attacks on these bad boys, but you can lower the defense through most of the fight. And they don't raise attack and defense on supers, unfortunately. So there is where things kind of get tricky. They are more of a utility unit than they are a numbers powerhouse. They can be purchased 4 times. So you can have them 90% right now. And you see, that's like that's the thing, right? Good link set. Probably a good floating unit on the Shadow Dragons team. Moving on, we're going to go ahead and skip over this for now. Skip over these guys, skip over these guys. Tech Nova is runnable, but I'm not really going to talk about him because I didn't bring him. I don't know too much about this Tech Nova. You know, let's go ahead and bring him up. No, I wouldn't bring him. You might as well just run the Int Shadow Dragons if you're going to run support, right? STR Omega, I used in my run, but he would definitely be first up on the chopping block to use with Tech Nova. At the rainbow level, he's around 180k defense, so just a nice little don't super attack me type of unit you can throw in the third slot and float him around. Physical Nova is the same way, where you just float him and you hope the guy does not die. And then here are two of the better units on the team on the defensive side. You bring Physical Omega so he can stack offense, defense, and he will just, like, especially if you have him at the rainbow level, he's hitting 7, 8, 9 million attack stats, doing double super, triple supers, all over 7 million. He's just doing all kinds of crazy stuff. He is wild after his EZA. So obviously he's leader of the team, must run. Physical Sin has a chance to perform a crit on, I want to say it's, let's see. Yeah, so he gets 35% crit chance. And if you get 7, he gets a guaranteed critical hit. So raised attack and defense, he's okay, right? Like, we kind of clown his EZA, but in this specific utility, he is pretty good. In Oceanus as well, she raises her defense on super, and most people, especially because she's free right now in the Valentine's Day shop thing, she raises her defense on super. She's doing double, triple supers and stuff like that. Really, really good unit here, especially for a free-to-play, or not a free-to-play unit like this, but just a utility unit and a good floater. So I would say the main rotations you want to run is Physical Nova with, or Physical Omega with, like, Tech Sin. And then you want to run, like, Physical Sin with, say, how do I do that? With another Omega, right? So you want 2 Omegas in the front, and then Tech Sin on one rotation, and then Physical Sin on the other, and then you float the other Shadow Dragons. That's personally how I would do it. Like I said, this one really is just tricky, but with luck and some patience, you will be able to get it done. And I do feel that this obviously would be much less of a experience for me if I did have the Tech Sin. So that's all I got for you in this video. I just kind of want to quickly go over the Shadow Dragons team, just because I know a lot of people are going to be struggling with that mission, and I want to make sure that I kind of give you an idea of what I'm doing over there. So thank you guys for watching. Like I said, I have my run. I'll put my video up, or my screenshot up, of the run that I did again, just to make sure that you do know exactly what I did. Just really luck-based, not really too much others to talk about there. It would be a long video and stuff like that, so I'll just go ahead and put up a wiki section for this one. Like I said, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new. Comment the team that you might use and try to beat it, and if you are having any issues, I can try and help you. Turn on notifications so you don't miss out on daily Dokkan content like this, and I'm out.